How would you like to double, even triple the amount of flooring leads that you are generating from your advertising just by making a couple tweaks, and you don't even have to spend any more money? That's what I'm going to be talking about today, and specifically I'm going to be going over landing page optimization, and this can apply to optimizing your website too. So what I mean is I'm going to be going over a specific client and how we were able to over double their lead flow and double their conversion rate from their Google Ads campaign that we're managing for them just by making two very, very simple tweaks to their landing page. And so what I mean is we're running a Google Ads campaign going after particular flooring keywords, flooring installation keywords, carpet installation, hardwood floors, all that kind of stuff. And whenever you are running Google Ads, you obviously have to send them to a page after they, click on the ad. Very obvious, right? Most times people are going to send it to a website, and sometimes people get lost in a website. There's lots of pages on there. So what we like to do with the flooring companies that we work with is send it to a one-page landing page that's very, very simple but built to convert. Again, that's the whole point. As I like to say, whenever you're doing specifically direct response paid advertising, you're trying to generate high quality leads, right? And get booked appointments on your calendar. We're not trying to get website visits. We're not trying to get impressions or clicks or get our click costs down, all this stuff. We're trying to get as many high quality leads and booked appointments as possible so you can land more jobs and close more flooring deals. That's the entire point. So back to this example, we had this Google Ads campaign going for about a month, maybe a little over that. Conversion rate was about 9% or so. So that means if you round it up to 10, that means about every 10 people that clicked on their Google Ads, one person would either call them or submit a form. And so that would be 1 out of 10, about a 9 to 10 percent conversion rate. So we are at 9%, and so our goal is we want to get it up to about 20%, even beyond that. And so by making these two tweaks I'm about to tell you and show you, and if you're listening on the podcast, you won't be able to see, you can go to the YouTube channel, The Flooring Marketing Guide, to look at the video. But I'll be explaining what it actually looks like and what we did. But making these two tweaks, it got this conversion rate to 25% and above. And this is the importance, again, of testing. If you're not testing your landing pages, and this applies to all of your marketing, your headlines, your ads, your targeting, your keywords, all this stuff. But if you're not testing different variants on your landing page and your website, you're not going to get any more leads, right? So I'm talking about not spending any more money on your advertising, and you can over double your lead volume. Because again, if you get 10 clicks, let's say, on your Google Ads, and one person on average is submitting a form or calling you, you get one lead out of that 10. If you double your conversion rate and tweak your landing page to where your conversion rate is 20%, that means you still get the same amount of clicks with the same amount of spend, 10 clicks, and you get 2 leads this time. 2 out of 10 is 20%, right? So this is the power of, if you're spending, a few $1,000 on Google Ads or Facebook ads or TikTok or Bing or even your own SEO, like you can make these tweaks on your website to double your leads, triple your leads by making these optimizations. Then you don't have to spend any more money because you get more bang for your buck. You're already spending the same amount, but you're getting more from it because your landing page is better. So what we did for this particular client is we started off with this one page to where we're trying to run a $500 off offer, for their flooring company to get people to submit their info. So I'm showing you guys some very background stuff here behind the scenes. But this is the first page that we ran for them. It's a click to call button to get the $500 off offer. We have a headline. We call out the homeowners in that city to get the offer. We say what kind of flooring they're looking for. We have a form right there so they can either call or submit a form. And then this is not our actual client, but this is our actual Google business profile for our agency. I'm trying to hide the actual client info just for privacy reasons. But then we have a shot of their Google business profile with the reviews, so we're kind of showing off some social proof here. And then we have another call to action below that to, again, get them to click, and it scrolls up to the form to where they submit their info. And then we have a very simple 3-step process they can follow to get the offer, get an estimate, and get the floors, right? And then another call to action to get the offer. So this was the initial one that we were running. That was about a 9% conversion rate. So about 1 of every 10 was submitting their info or calling. And again, we want to get it up to 20+%. So here's what we did. Here's the 2 changes I've been talking about. So what we did is we added urgency and we changed the color on the form. Again, this is really important. We added urgency to the landing page to get the offer, and we changed the color of the form. So first with the urgency, right here, it says like, hey, claim the $500 off offer right now. It ends this month, right? So what we're doing is we're adding urgency. We're saying, hey, if you don't get this, it's going to go away. So we're making them feel more urgent to get the offer, right? Because it's going to go away. So this will affect the psychology of how the person is thinking. This is a great offer, and if they want to get it, they have to submit, right? And so then second, what we did is we actually tweaked the call to action and the wording on the form. So we said, hey, fill out the form to get the $500 off offer, and it ends this month. Again, in caps, we put it again, ends this month. That's incredibly important. We added urgency. And if you can see too, we didn't have that on the, I don't think we did. Yeah, we didn't have that on the first form, and the form was white, right? So I've actually never tested this before, but I tested the form being green, right? Because again, it makes it stands out. It makes it the focal point of the page. And again, this is why I love one-page landing pages for Google Ads, and also for Facebook ads or TikTok, whatever you're doing. Because if you're doing direct response lead generation, you're just trying to get leads, right? You're trying to get people to submit, call, send a message, whatever. You have to make these pages as simple as possible. So if we can make this form really stand out with the great offer, with the urgency, this is a great, great landing page. We have social proof, and if they click on this, they go back up to the form. It takes them there automatically. The simple 3-step process again. You see how simple this landing page is? And again, if you can't see, I'm trying to explain it the best that I can if you're on the podcast. But if you add urgency and you test colors, and again, headline's important too. What I'm getting at is test your landing pages. You have to, and test the wording on your website. Tweak the call to actions. Tweak the headlines. Tweak the structure. Tweak the colors. And again, I'm telling you, you can double, even triple the amount of leads you're getting without spending any more money on your advertising, and grow your flooring company in a very cost-effective way. This is good marketing. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Don't just set things in place and forget about it, but tweak these things. Keep an eye on these things, and it can change your flooring company overnight. I'm telling you. So that's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully it was simple enough to kind of understand. But that's all I got for today, and I will see you in the next.